Hello friends and welcome again to another Street Fighter Duel video. Today I will be speaking about the Dante event, and it dropped off today, it started today. So what do you need to know about it? Starting off with the banner. If you're paying to get the character, he's only available for 14 days and he's gonna be removed from here. So you're not gonna have him anymore. If you're free to play, don't bother. Maybe pull one copy for the novelty and that's it. If you get one copy, that's amazing. If you get a double, triple, in one multi, that's amazing. Stop there and keep your account progressing. Just go back and build a Kuma because he's staying there. You can build him after a certain amount of time if you were lucky. But for Dante, if you're free to play or low spenders and you cannot handle in 13 days or 14 days to get him to at least double S, don't bother, don't go for it because he's not that detrimental for your account. He doesn't provide the necessity to achieve tower victories and chapter progression. Just like Vega, he's good, but situational, niche, survivability lacking as well. And he's not that high of speed. So if you're gonna pay, get him at least to double S so he can be viable. He's great in PvP because he has freeze and he can transform his form, do AoE damage. Other than that, don't bother and go for him. He's only for 14 days. There will be reruns, but how much can you save for him? If you saved and never pulled for Akuma and all of your resources going for Dante, good for you. Go for him. Get him to that SS at least, and save more for reruns in like after a year or half a year or whatever. Whenever he comes back, you can pull for him. So that's regarding Dante and his skills and why you should have him. Other thing, his event. You go and you check the shop. After you get stuff, don't listen to anybody here what you should get and should not. It depends on your account. If you're lacking resources, if you're lacking summons, specific special summons, or if you're lacking the materials to reroll your gears, or you need food, or anything else, go for it. For me, on my account, I like these, the +2, and I like these to progress with my heroes and level them up. So this is what I'm going for. If you're not paying and you want to min-max, you go for the resources that your account lacks. No need to go ask, what should I buy? What's the best for my buck? You're not paying. It's not best for your buck. It's min-maxing. Min-maxing, it means what do my account need? If my account need heroes, I'm gonna summon, get tokens. If it needs specific heroes, if it needs food, if it needs materials, I'm gonna go for them. Other than that, don't ask anybody. Just like Destiny Turret. What do you need from Destiny Turret? For me, I'm getting the resources. That's it. I don't need breakstones. I will get them eventually if I have the currency again. I went for the cars, so I need more cars for my units. That's all. The agency, it's easy. You need to put all electric lineup, all males, buff them with the other two characters from other faction. You get the full buff. You go and fight. You do it. You manual it, but you don't do any attacks. You let them just kill, and that's it. It's done. Easy peasy. You get all the achievements, all the rewards, and we wait for the another unlock. The explore, don't worry about it. If you're not finishing, like I'm stuck here, not hard stuck, but because I need to improve my workbench. So right now it's set for Cammy, but my workbench was like, you can go and change it here. It doesn't require anything. You can put tanking, agility, and fashion. And now it's set for my fashion Blanca. And I need to improve his stats. The support stat for Elena or for S.Poison, it doesn't matter here. It matters if you're unlucky. If you're lucky, after 2-3 runs, maybe 5-10, depends on your luck, you're gonna proc the 30% to increase your attack by 10%. If you level it up, it goes to 50%. Still gambling, still by luck, 50%. I know it's better. If you can do it, that's good for you. I don't recommend doing that. Here you can increase your Bison or buff your Beast Zangief if you're using him to do the stun lock. Again, I don't recommend it. Leave it as is. Go for your main DPS, which is my Fashion Blanca here. I made everything 5 for him, so I unlock this specific thing. Of course, I will read more and check what is needed for me to progress. Right now, I'm doing Cammy because I'm fighting the boss. So when I go to the boss, I put all my stuff for Cammy. So Tech, Assassin, and Wind. So it gives lifesteal, pressure, damage bonus. The stats here are what you need to improve. When the HP drops below 50%, for the first time, increase the attack for 6%, triggers for 15 seconds. And it stays, I guess, for 15 seconds, but it gives you more buff if you max it for 15%. Also, just unlocking it will allow you to deal more crazy damage. Why I'm using Cammy? Now, everybody will tell me, you're biased to Cammy, you're using Cammy on boss and everything. No, it's not why I'm using Cammy for this. I was in the top 3, I hope I dropped, yes. I want to drop because I want to stay in the top 10 or in the top 50 just to get these, because I'm not aiming for the tickets, special tickets. What I'm aiming for is the divination tickets. For me, I need one more copy of Bison for my account progress. That's F2P, full min-maxing way of thinking. I can probably deal more damage. I don't want to. Thank God that somebody took my 3rd spot. I was 1st for some quiet time. Now I dropped to 4. That's good. If I drop less than 10, I'm happy with it. At least top 50 will get me 10 tickets of divination. So how do we deal more damage? What do we need to do? I told you about the workbench. It's your team. You have two comps that you can use. You can use what I'm using right now, and what I'm using is specifically buffing my carry, and that's it. I don't need anything else. So I start with Cammy. I use buff with S.Poison, and then buff with Elena, and hit with Cammy again. Bison is there just for a pseudo tank. He just stands there, deals a little bit of damage, and allows my Cammy to not die. I'm using Chun-Li on her because it gives her crit rate, the cars, the FS for the exclusive for Chun-Li. 50% of her max crit rate will be, because I need to crit a lot. I can swap this, use her for crit damage, because if you lack crit damage, she gives you crit damage with her +5, but I don't need that. And Beast for, because he's chunky, he has a high HP, so he gives high HP to Elena. Elena buffs my Cammy with 30% more HP, 30% more defense. And when you have the cars on Elena, and when you build up her special item, her exclusive, when you unlock it to what is it, to 20, she will give you a dance, will increase healing and stuff like that. I just want her to assist my Cammy, and that's it. And I go deal damage. The other combo is what I don't have. I'm building is Guile, but you need to change. I will show you the debuffs that you take when you go to the battle. With Guile, the good thing about Cammy and Guile, specifically these both, because you have Guy also, which is not that good. They provide armor break, and what armor break does is a complete game changer. This is what I said from before. Use Cammy, and thank God everybody is listening and watching the videos. You can go to Crusade right now and check all of the high ranked and they're getting damage are either using Guile or Cammy for high damage. So Guile, Cammy, Fashion Blanca, of course, for people who didn't build both. Madryu for people who already invested and made the mistake. Cammy, like, it makes me so happy that people are using them. Cammy does more damage than other people on single target, and Guile does incredible damage with assist of different. Of course, he has Bison with 6 cars here. This is why he's having a lot of damage. What I use is Cammy with 3 cars, and she's not 30 on her FS. My Cammy looks like that. 27. I just need 3 more levels. 3 more levels will give her this. If an enemy has 10 stacks of armor break, Facility Smash can deal additional 20% more damage. And if I have the 6 cars, regular attacks and combo spin deal 25% more damage. 25% more damage. And you have armor break, it means it will shred. This is why armor break shred is a thing. This is why we use either Guile on bosses right now. It's the meta, either Guile or Cammy. I saw people using trendy Cammy and stuff like that. Look how much he invested. This is me, a free-to-play versus a whale. He has 5 stars on everybody, including Ken, which is probably a $2,000 investment, or maybe $1,000 to $2,000 investment. 6 cars on everybody. Probably have a +1 on the cars. You can improve cars right now. And +30 on everybody, on their equipment. And he's taking the same buffs that I'm taking, and he deals almost 40 million damage more than me. If I have fully built Cammy, I bet I can compete with that. This is why I'm telling you, as free to play, this is your option. If whales watch this video, I know they will deal much more because they use the Cammy for this. But this is how it goes. Cammy or Guile. And I will show you the run here. Okay, so I use this. Increase boss super combo couch restoration speed by 20%. I don't care if he hits me. I just want the RNG and I want him not to stun me. But increase it because it will give you more buff. You will get the point multiplier here. Reduces the amount of healing received by ally fighters by 100%. So no healing. I don't care about healing. I have Elena that's buffing my Cammy with high defense and max HP. And I have a Cammy with dodge. It's amazing. Reduces damage dealt by back row allied fighters by 80%, which is my Elena. And she will not deal damage. I don't care about her damage, so I can take that. If unleashed immediately after the first skill, reduces the damage of the fighter's second skill by 60%. The second skill is the second combo. So the C2, which is, or the C1 or the C2. One of them is gonna be reduced. And I don't care for that. It's not a damage dealing. If I put anybody else like Chun-Li on the team, I may try it without this and check how much I can pull. But I don't care, only Cammy is dealing damage and a little bit by Bison. Reduce fire, electric, soul damage taken by the boss. So I don't use fire, I don't use electric. Soul damage by Bison, but I'm not too much dependent on him. I'm using only Cammy or Guile for this. Player can only unleash one ultra. It means you can use only one EX move, and the EX move that I'm using is the raging one that looks like Mad Ryu, so it gives me 10% more attack, and I just got it recently. If you didn't have it, take any EX that I highly recommend Tanuki Whirlwind here because it will give you armor break and it will add it to you. You can only deploy up to 2 fighters from each role, like 2 attack, 2 tank, 2 support, 2 assassin, 2 balance, whatever. I'm not using this, so my team is good with it. Let's do a run since I have one and not show you the replay. It just go for the run. So as you see, I have 1 assassin, 2 supports, 1 balance, and the assist up there doesn't count. It's okay. And this is what I'm using. The fighter will lose 10% of their HP and gain 10% attack. That's what I need. That's all. Let's go and check it out. So as it starts, I start with my combo. I buff, I hit. Now interrupt. I got interrupted, but it doesn't matter. I save my EX. Now I wait for him to go backline. I go for him, hit him, continue hitting him, doesn't matter. I stack as much as I can with the armor break. It's being slow, I'm not being lucky here, but it doesn't matter. But this is how I did the run, this is how you should do the runs. And when my stacks are like 7, 8, probably it's better on 10 to release them. I release them. I do the EX move when it's 10 stacks. Let's do it here, it doesn't matter. So now I have 8 seconds to deal damage, and that's all that I need. Got stunned, it's okay. I think I dealt more damage because I'm taking more damage this turn. Okay, now we use this, so we can continue the combo chain. Damn, 31 million with a spin kick from Cammy. That's a lot. That's a lot. So, 131. So it's very consistent with the damage that you pull against the boss with the armor break. Here we did 103 million by Cammy. If I check my heist record, I think it was as much, maybe a little bit higher. So it was 110 million just by Cammy. So imagine my Bison is built, or I'm using another attacker. What they're using here, trendy Cammy, tweaks, of course. This is one of the biggest whales on the server. He's using these comps that are fully built, fully maxed whaling units, and he's still like dealing a damage that you can do as a free-to-play with Guile or with Cammy. Built up Guile, built up Cammy with the buffs needed, with the runs, with the strategy, being not stunned, having the RNG with you. It will work 100%. Salmanga, this is the guy who used to scam people with the account. Also, look at him using the full pay-to-win team. These are the top pay-to-win players in EU, and they're still like not dealing that much of damage that we did in Akuma, because Akuma needed Akuma. I think if you have Dante here, you will pull a lot of damage. So yeah, let's jump and check Tix run. He sent me the video. Tix used Guile, and he's ranking on the top of his also servers, and this is how Guile performs. So he starts off, he stacks a little bit of his energy because he wanna stack the buff of S.Poison, and he goes insane after that. So he has it at ×2, ×3. He's 3 buffs, and he'll start soon. Yeah, max it up as much as he could, and he starts Guile, S.Poison, Fashion Blanca, Guile, because Fashion Blanca is helping him with the damage. And in the end of the video, he will show you what he used. You look at the damage, the crits. So his crit rates are pretty much good. That's what that's what makes me be afraid of Guile, that he doesn't crit that much, and he did the same amount of damage that I did, even maybe better. These are the buffs, the debuffs that he took on his team, and this was his run. Absolutely amazing. So this is all the Dante event, and sum up if you should summon for him or not, for free to play and for pay to win. How to go with this, how to go with that, and especially the explore. Don't rush it, don't be scared. I know there's a bug that you're not getting the coins here, the workbench coins from the rewards. They will fix it, probably they will patch it, of course silently. They will not tell anybody, or they will tell us in a note in game or something. Don't worry about progressing. I will progress, probably I will kill him and move on, but it's sad to not see using mercenaries here. If you use mercenaries, people will be having it much easier, but if you don't, if you have Guile, you will 100% could run this easy. If you're stuck, don't worry. Soon we will get the bonus. You will buff these 100%. You will go to +10 on the carries, and you will easily clear all the content. All of these rewards, you're gonna gain them by the end. If not today, tomorrow, or after tomorrow. We have like 13 days for this event, hopefully. Don't stress out about it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. If you didn't, I thank you for watching, and as always, stay frosty. Peace.